Right, I know what you're thinking. Yeah. Why do I want one, Yorkie? Well, this light is not just a light. It also helps with people who suffer with, like, you know, darkness. What's it called? That winter blues. That's the word. Winter blues. So if you need a bit of colour in your life or a bit of sunshine, this might work for you as well. This is designed for many things, really. It's designed for people who do videos, people who do photography. You know, you might want to colour up the image that you're looking at, whether it be a person or a picture. This will help to brighten that up or give it a bit of colour. Also, if you just want to brighten up a room, you know, change the colour of the room, you can use something like this for that. And, you know, maybe on a painting or something like that, point it to a painting, it will give it a different look. So it has more than one use. So what we're going to do in this video is see exactly what you get for your money, and it's not sealed, by the way, and give it a test and go through some of the scenarios of how you might want to use something like that. So with that, let's get on with it. So a quick look around the box. Seen it? So high light efficiency, angle adjustment, soft light without flicker, low energy consumption, so you can save your money if you use one of these. And it's remote controlled. Oh, that's an unusual shape one, isn't it? Let's get it out. Yeah, probably no batteries though. This costs, at the time of making this video, it's around about £20, so it's not expensive. So well, it's 2 AAA batteries in there. It's quite light when it's got no batteries in it. It's only plastic. Wouldn't expect it to be anything fantastic. So it comes with a USB, looks like USB type 1, which is just a basic one. And you can see some of the connections inside, or the gubbins, as I like to call it, inside. And that has got quite a lot of weight to it. And it's got a nice weight to it. It's not too heavy, not too light. What do you think? Yeah, it's alright, doesn't it? So far. Quite a long lead, looking at this. I'll undo it. Right, I had a measure up, and it's about 14.5mm long. So 1.4, or just over, 1.4.5. So it's a good guess. Oh, and a tripod, which is one of them flexi tripods. Let's see. Oh, plus instructions, of course. I'm not going to read the instructions. I'm going to have a look play about it, then I might read the instructions. So it's one of them flexi feet type things, so you can bend it in any direction that you want. It has hopefully a nice screwing connection there. Something to bear in mind, this is not waterproof. It might look waterproof, but as far as I know, you can't stick it in water. So there you go. So that will go something like that. You can adjust it. These are only cheap, these little tripods. They're not expensive tripods in any shape or form. They're just cheap. But they do the job most of the time. And we have a button. Now, does that button scroll through all the different connections? What I'm going to do is I'm going to stick some batteries in here. I'm going to plug that into a power socket. Actually, I might use my one of my power banks. That will do the same job. Give me a second, I'll be back. Right, the power button, it only does on off. That's all it does. Nothing else. You need the remote. The remote will do on off. But you need to point it at the glass or the lens. Yes? For it to work properly. Do it from behind, it will not work. Okay, but do it in front, and voila, she works. Change the colours. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn the studio lights off, or light, and we're going to give her a little test. Right, so this is one scenario you might want to use it for, you know, to brighten up a picture or to show off a picture in a different light. So what I'm going to do now is go through some of the modes. It has modes on it, yes. First one is flashing. So it just flashes through different colours. Second one is strobe. Looks the same to me. I'll give it that. The next one is fade. So it fades between colours. It only has 16 colours. And the last one is smooth. This is smooth. That's quite nice actually, I quite like that one myself. Or you can choose a random colour, or a colour, like blue. So blue, red, green, white. It's not really white, is it? It's a mix of colours. What else? We've got an in-between colours as well. That's supposed to be a purple. Yellow? Where's yellow? Sort of yellowish. Or even if you want to brighten up some flowers, say for instance these flowers here, and you want to add a bit of light to them to make them come out in a different colour of such. So what we could do is do that and make them more dramatic. Quite like the red on this one. See that? Gives a different feature to the wall and also to the actual flowers themselves. I quite like the look of that one. That's quite good, isn't it? Let me know in the comments what you think. Let's try a bit of green. And the green doesn't work so well, in my opinion anyway. Blue. That's pretty good. There's a yellowy down the bottom. What else we got? Let's do the fade. So that is it, my friends. I just wanted to show you some of the features that you could use this light on, you know, on a picture, maybe on some flowers to change the aspect of it if you like, to give it a different feel, or even point it at the ceiling, you know, if you want to light up your ceiling. I've done videos on that already before, yeah. But easy to work. It's not a high quality product. Don't expect it to be a high quality product. It has a plastic remote. Most remotes are plastic anyway, but the remote does feel like a really cheap remote. But as long as it works, that's all we need it to do. And it does work. Tripod, again, one of the easiest things, you can just bend it. It's not an expensive tripod. And I'm using a power bank to power it up, because I just wanted to see if it worked. And it works on a power bank. So with that, let's go back to red. No, actually, let's leave it like that. No, let's go back to red. So with that, let me know in the comments what you think, whether you like this sort of thing, you know, whether you think what I've done gives it a good reason perhaps to buy one. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down. Please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. I think it looks good.